Okay, we live. Come on in, come on in. You know how we do it. Smash the like button, subscribe to the channel. This your boy T that was blazing the sports. Listen, man, I am back at it like a crack at it, giving you boxing geekers this work. And guys, I am here live at work, giving you this work, talking about a person who I don't do a lot of videos about, but definitely deserves the respect for her skills. I'm talking about the self-proclaimed quote. Claressa Shields, guys, listen, man, this is something that's a shock to me, and I am still blown away that this is actually happening. Claressa Shields, guys, will be doing her first MMA bout, and I believe it's tomorrow. It's tomorrow. That's what's in case you guys don't know, yeah, man, Claressa Shields, the multi-division boxing world champion, the woman that many people believe is the best to ever do it, and especially with the amount of fights that she has done to accomplish it, what she has done in the Olympics. And guys, it appears to me that Claressa Shields don't feel like she's getting quite the respect that she deserves in the sport of boxing. So much so, guys, she is going over to MMA. And this is where I have to ask the question: will this be good for her? Or will it go bad? Very bad. Michael Jackson bad. Man, guys, listen. Um, this could be something that could be a stroke of wonder. It could go really good in her favor. Because it really depends on the athlete. But guys, there's appears to be more ways, appears that it can go more south than north, more sour than sweet, more bitter than tasteful. American Brothers dropping the building. What it do? You know how we does it. Smash the like button. Yes, yes, man. Listen, I'm giving you guys. You know how I used to do it. I'm back at that work edition. Man, they didn't want to let me get away today. They didn't want me to get away. They got your boy T Dell working, man. They said you gonna work today. But you know how it is, man. Work come first. Well, listen, man, guys. Claressa Shields is taking on Brittney Elkin, guys. When I think about MMA, especially when boxers had transitioned to give the sport a shot on their debut, um, sometimes they can do things to build you. Sometimes they can do things to break you. Let me elaborate. All right, guys, do you remember um, what is the late great Kimbo Slice, right? When Kimbo Slice went from being beloved on the streets, knocking out eye sockets, knuckling up the rough way in the backyards, Kimbo Slice was introduced to MMA, I believe, the right way. Brought him in, got him some soft touches, he can get some wind whips, and then what do they do? Move him right up the ladder, got him to the UFC, bam, here we go to see what he can actually do against real competition. And then they can do MMA can treat you like they did James Toney. Guy James Toney, late in his career, decided to do the MMA. Went over. I can't think about the guy's name he fought. Was a damn good wrestler. I want to say Mark something. I could be wrong. I remember the fight though. Damn good wrestler. As soon as the fight started, took him down, pound and ground. That was all she pretty much wrote. I think he might have tapped out James Toney. I don't remember, but I know it's pretty much over from the time began. Now I gotta ask you guys this. Tina Lynch in the building says, hopefully T-Rex can stuff her takedowns and give space for the 1-1-2. Now listen, shout out to Tina in the building. Now let me give you my thoughts, guys, on what it takes for a boxer. I'm talking about pretty much somebody who's strictly boxing for the most part, no real history in other arts of defense, right? Now, if you are a boxer, now I might hurt a little bit feelings here. I'm not going to try to, but I might step on a few toes every now and then. But I got to give you guys my honest opinion, right? So now, if you are a boxer and if you want to be successful in MMA, these are some things that you must already have going for you before you step into the octagon. Number one, footwork. Footwork to me is probably the number one thing you need if you are a flat-footed fighter, somebody who doesn't move. You're just an aggressive boxer that comes forward. Guys, that shit won't work in the MMA. It won't work in the MMA. You're gonna run yourself into some type of single leg, double leg takedown. You're gonna get gripped up, grabbed up, slit. You listen. You're gonna be taken off your feet before you know it, and then everything you know about boxing will be out the window. Now it's relying on what can you do when you're in a clinch, right? So number one thing you have to know if you're going to be a boxer going over into MMA is you got to have it. Not know it, you got to have it. You got to have it to have any success. You got to have it. Number one, footwork. Number two, timing. When you are, and remember, guys, I'm speaking from a boxer standpoint. When you are a boxer, one, you got the footwork, right? You're moving around, boom, boom. But you got to have timing. You have to be able to time these people when they throw shots. You got to be able to get back. You got to also, that goes along with timing, is knowing how to keep distance. I didn't even have distance in my mind, but that is damn near right along with footwork as well. You got to know how to keep distance. When you have to be able, when someone is attacking you, you have to know how to keep distance, but also keep them when you're striking distance. That's where the timing comes in. When you see someone attacking, how to move out, not backwards. Please pray to God, oh high, mighty in the sky, put the prayers hand together. Please don't go straight backwards. God, Jesus Christ, pray to God. Woo-wee. Pray to baby Jesus. Listen, in no sport, no combat sport, should you ever go straight backwards. None. Oh, listen, in boxing they teach you, don't go straight backwards, because what's going to happen? Because the person forward can go faster forward than you can do backwards. They're going to catch up with you, eat you up with shots, and that's pretty much going to be it. In the MMA, if you are a boxer, I don't care, matter of fact, you can beat anybody. If you go straight backwards, a lot of times it is doomed. It's not going to be good for you. And especially if you are a boxer, and if your first thing is boxing, you don't want to go straight backwards. It just will not end well for you. That person going to catch up with you. They're going to try to get past your guard. They just want to grab, listen, they just want to grab you. It ain't cuddling session, but they want to hold you. They want to hold you tight and hold you. They're close to them. Listen, there's no love making. There's not going to be no purple and red hearts. They just want to get hands on you. And when they get hands on you, they want to keep hands on you until they can get you in a comfortable position that's comfortable for them and uncomfortable for you. And then the beginning to the end is surely going to come. So we got footwork, timing, distance. This is just, to me, I think you got to have the ability to be able to fight going backwards. And I'm not saying it's something you have to always do, but you have to be able to, when somebody's attacking you, you have to be able to fight going backwards, catch them with check hooks, but also keep that distance. Hit him with the 1-2 right hand. You have to learn how to attack without eating up your own distance. See, some people, especially MMA fighters, they find boxers, they might want the boxer to charge in with a 1-2. Because if you charge in with a 1-2, and if they can step in the same time you're coming in and slip maybe one of those shots, maybe even eat one of those shots. But the whole purpose is to close distance. Because they close distance, it's not boxing, guys. See, in boxing, when they close distance, somebody's going to try to grab and hold. They're going to try to push you to the ropes. They might do a little dirty boxing, holding, punching. But if you are a predominant boxer, they're not trying to do that with you. They're going to try to get inside, quickly go to your legs, take you off your feet. Bam. What else, guys? What else? Am I missing something? Fight, what I say? Footwork, timing, distance, ability to fight going backwards. What it be else? I guess what? Reaction. That might go along with everything else. Being able to react to shots. Let's see what we got. What we got? Hallelujah. Smash the like button. Yes, sir. Not sure if her opponent throws kicks, Shields has to change her boxing stance. Tina Lynch in the building. Yes, she is in the building. always and forever. Not sure if Shields has good pivots for those takedowns. She is coming forward fighter, Tina. And listen, now, now I'm gonna get into it. I'm about to get all the way into it. All right. When we look at when I watch Claressa Shields boxing, first of all, Claressa Shields is a damn good boxer. I mean, like to see her think in there, intimidate these other ladies. See, her intimidation is just what she can do. If you throw a punch, she's going to counter you. If you don't throw a punch, she's going to put pressure on you. But the one thing that I noticed that will hurt her is that Claressa Shields doesn't move her feet like that. She does not. So I'm just being honest. I think she's more of a flat-footed fighter, or she does she doesn't utilize space. You know what I mean? She's more of a come forward, attacking type of fighter. And if you are a come forward, to me that is all bad news when you're fighting an MMA fighter. But now, this is not for everyone. This is not a cookie cutter house. She could do different. But from what I understand, and I could be wrong. If I'm wrong, let me know. And I apologize if I am. But she only had about 7 months of actually MMA training. Even though she is training with amongst the best. And listen, guys, you can learn a lot in MMA in 7 months. But guys, sometimes it's not always what you can learn. It's what you can remember. And then not only what you can remember, but what can you do when it's actually happening for real? Muscle memory. Muscle memory might be the key thing. Guys, here's my thing, man. Here's my thing. And remember, guys, I hope I'm wrong because I'm pulling for the GOAT. I promise you that. I promise you that. Give me the Bible right now. Give me the Bible, please. Somebody give me the Bible. I might put my hand on the Bible right now. Swear to God, I will. Because I want the GOAT to have nothing but success. Nothing but success. But it's an uphill battle. Listen, man, 7 months in a sport, it's not typically long enough to compete with the people that actually do that sport. Again, they put her up against somebody that is a brown belt in jiu-jitsu. Matter of fact, she has won competition at brown belt level in jiu-jitsu. Guys, you can bet your dollar, your last 25 cents. The game plan of Brittney is to try to get past a Claressa when she attacks. If Claressa waits for her, she's going to try to catch Claressa with her feet flat and planted and try to shoot in, hoping that she's going to get caught with nothing big coming in. Or she's going to wait for Claressa to attack. And when she attacks, that means Claressa's coming forward and she's going to try to shoot at the same time to cut distance and have much quicker. And the whole game plan is, guys, just like it was with James Toney, take the better boxer down. Claressa Shields is the better boxer. To me, they should have got, if they really wanted to build her career, which would have been smart in my eyes, if they really wanted to build her career, what they should have done was put her against a predominantly striker with no to very little ground game. And maybe even put against a wild striker, right? Somebody who's aggressively and they wild and they throw strikes and they're not much about kicks and they don't have much ground game, but just wild with striking. That's who you should have put her against. Matter of fact, let me give you my game plan. This would have been my game plan, right? If I wanted her to succeed in MMA, because she has an established name in boxing. The first 2 fights I would have set up as dummy fights. Dummy fights is like against easy fights. Journeyman. People that I would say fights that she should win. First 2 fights. Third fight, that'd be a little bit of a test. But see, the first 2 fights I'm setting up to be easy fights because she still needs time not to just learn the art, but know the art. Remember, guys, you can go to school. You can be exposed to a lot in a semester. But how much do you remember? How much do you can you apply when the pressure is really on you? She needs. That's why the first two fights, you know what? That'll get her about right around 2 years of still getting that ground game right, getting them kicks right. Third fight, then that's when I give her somebody who maybe can do a little bit of both, right? A little bit boxing, a little bit ground game. And if she wins that, then listen, by that fourth fight, it got to be big. That fourth fight got to be big. It's got to be big. Tina says, let me see. Yes, I agree. That's what I thought about her. The muscle memory for MMA is so different. Facts. Facts. And you know what? I'm going to go to your next comment after I touch on this. See, guys, when I was going to do a video, I only got a little time when I'm at work. So I'm like, what should I do it on? I could talk about Canelo. Oscar De La Hoya actually officially told Canelo, I'll kick your ass. I could talk about that. Deontay Wilder and Tyson Fury, there's always news. I can talk about that. Floyd Mayweather and Logan Paul, that is still hot. I can talk about that. But guys, I'm like, man, I got to talk about the GOAT. Like, she's not getting media attention. And this is real media attention shit, right? Listen, think about this. She's not getting media attention. But I promise you, if she gets her ass whooped, it's going to be everywhere. She's going to get 5 times the media attention that she's getting leading up to the fight if she gets her ass whooped. Now, if she wins, she still get a little media attention. She won't get a lot. She might get a little bit more than she getting at the build-up. She get a little bit more. But if she loses, oh my gosh, they can't wait to put the GOAT under it. They can't wait to it. They can't wait. She needs to win because she is not a boxer that's coming into the sport like James Toney, who is basically past his prime. Not a past prime boxer. This is a woman that's on top in her sport. She is arguably the best. Arguably the best to ever do it, right? As a female, right? I mean, in the boxing ring, she's nice. Good combinations, counter punching, goes to the body, goes to the head. But see, now this will we come back to that muscle memory, right? See, when you're a boxer and it's muscle memory, you either conditioned to do 2 things when it gets inside. Some people is conditioned to lean to one side, put their head to the left or right, maybe hold, maybe do a little bit of work right there. And then some people, once they get inside, they go crazy trying to get their shots off. But pretty much in boxing, you either 3 things. You're either holding to get space, or you're trying to do some phone booth type of boxing. Put your head to one side to lead the left or right. Do some little uppercut, left hands, roll over to the other side. You know what I'm talking about. Or you be like a Sean Porter and like, fuck it, let me try to get this guy out of here. If you are transitioning to MMA, it has to be a different response. I'm not saying either one of them sponsors can't work in any moment. They can work, but you got to understand that when you get close, she's going to be thinking something different. See, when you've been doing boxing so long, when you first get close, you have to go to 2 different mindsets. In my mind, you have to do the 2 different mindsets. When you first get close, you have to tell yourself, no, not the boxing mindset. Do what I learned in MMA. While the person that does MMA goes to what they must remember tell them to do. Get close, drop down, grab 2 legs, boom, get it down. Grab 1 leg, get it down. Control the wrist. Man, think about this shit. Guys, I am a boxer, but it is so much. They controlling the wrist. They controlling the hips, but I'm just saying, man, let's see what we got. Shields is only training takedown defense and getting back to her feet. She's training with Joan Bones and New Medico and Holly Holm. Wrong camp, in my opinion. Us black women fighters get no respect. Oh man, you know what? We can't choose who this is. She decided to help her. And listen, here's my thing. I think over 7 months, she is going to get the training she needs to be successful. But again, it's not going to come down to just the training. It's going to come down to, can you apply the training in a real life scenario? When somebody not just training and they're not doing pausing and they're not a sparring partner who gonna go a little hard on you but not ballistic, how would your training do against somebody who is already comfortable? Listen, when Claressa Shields did that face off, and she talked about how when she first got into the octagon and how she felt like kind of nervous, just that uncomfortable feeling, and she didn't have an opponent with her. She just like kind of in panties and bra, and now I guess she's feeling a little bit better. Listen, them nerves, them similar nerves are going to come back. See, because she has not actually been in there for a fight. When you are, think about it, you are now being your headlining an event, all eyes on you. You're going to have all the support in the goddamn world. Michigan, stand up somewhere, please. You're going to have my support for sure. Guys, she's going to be fighting tomorrow. Please support her. But the only thing I'm talking about is, man, this could go. If it goes good, see, man, man, I don't see. Me personally, I mean, if I was Claressa, but I'm not. Obviously, Claressa has made better moves in her career than I have. Because if I was Claressa, I would be doing a lot better off, have a bigger bank account. So that's why just take what I'm saying with a grain of salt, because obviously she has made better decisions than I have in my life, because you know who she is, and you don't really know who I am, right? If I was her, I probably would have took 2 years. I would have still did boxing. I would have took 2 years. And then when I finally took a fight, I would have made sure that I was involved in the opponent I picked. I would not just say, oh, give me this person. Yeah, give me that person. F that. F that. No. F that. Control your own destiny. You don't have to prove that you're badass. We know it. You don't have to prove that you're tough. We know it. You don't have to prove that. Control it. 2 years. Get your ground game. Get your take down the fence. Hell, work on taking down. But what y'all think, man? I think Shields can go 2 rounds and KO if she can keep it on her feet. This is what I'm thinking, Tina. Now let's get to game plans, right? And this is off the top of my dome. But man, see, like to me, I would have not only worked on ground game. I think she should have worked on her feet a lot. See, when you are a boxer, right? When you are a boxer, see, I consider myself like, I'm more like a boxer puncher, right? I can move, I can stick, I can counter, right? I got quick feet work. If you attack me, I'm boom, boom, out spin, turning, pivoting. I'm quick on it. Boxers, not brawlers. Boxers do better when they can control the distance. When they can keep you at the end of their punches, they can control the distance. That's when a boxer does better. And I'm talking about even a boxing match. If you are a boxer, you want to control the distance. So if I was her, first of all, her hands got to be high. I don't know much about Brittney. I don't know if Brittney got kicks or not. But listen, they are going to test Claressa. They're going to test her with kicks, high kicks, mid kicks, which is front kicks, shin kicks. Gosh, man, she doesn't. Guys, I'm just thinking about this. Wayne King, what's up, champ? If she can sprawl, her straight will help her win. You know what? Here, my thing is, this is what I would do. Me, if I was her, I would say, listen, I don't never want you just standing still. Never stand still. I don't care. You don't have to move fast, but I want you either to be moving a little bit to your left every moment, a little bit to your right every moment, maybe changing up to left and right every moment. Never give somebody who wants to take you down a straight shot at taking you down. You have to always be, I want your reaction on point. You got to be quick to see what is happening and react to it. And if she try to shoot you off top, we got to work on that pivot left hook or that right uppercut to catch them coming in. Or if you can't get it off, how to either be able to pivot and step out the way and still control the distance. And then once she shoots past you, then you get on top of her. Not physically on top, but basically you go after that person using your jab. Honestly, I think the jab is the key for Claressa. And not just shooting that jab, just keep it moving. Like, no, keep the jab moving, keep them hair moving, keep them face moving. Try to make Brittney reveal her hand, whatever she's going to do. Again, man, what's up, man? Mr. SMA. Brittney always folds in MMA when the attack is diverse and fighter is physically stronger. Gotta trust the queen and criticize the loser after the fight. She's garbage, bro. Who's garbage? Which one? Who's garbage? Are you talking about Brittney? Man, listen, here's the thing. Here's the thing, man. I personally think it takes longer than 7 months to learn a sport. When you look at guys that come into boxing, right? These guys that's come into boxing, they learn boxing for a year or two, right? Even 3 years. And then you put them in there with a professional. And then what do they look like? When you put them in there with a professional, they look like straight up amateurs, right? They look, think about it. Even when Logan Paul fought Floyd Mayweather, bro, he looked like a straight amateur. His punches was whack. They were sloppy. You know, like even when he attacked Floyd in that first round, he threw nothing but wrist shots. You cannot master a sport in 7 months. But the one thing that Claressa got going for her is she has an above boxing knowledge and skills. She is great at what she do. Like in the boxing ring, I don't think anybody can F with her. I don't think anybody can F with her. Right? If you said put her against anyone right now in boxing, I am betting Claressa. I don't care if they said, you know, oh man, if you bet $1 on this other person, you'll win $1 million. I'm not gonna do it because I know that I'm gonna lose that dollar in the end because Claressa's gonna win. I'm not gonna bet that. I'm not dumb. Unless she showed me some slippage like a transmission, I'm not gonna bet that. I'm gonna keep my buck. I'd rather take $2 and put it on a Powerball than just lose $2 when I know there's no hope. But MMA is different, guys. I'm pulling for the queen. I'm pulling for the growth. Tug of war, baby. I'm pulling for the growth. What side are you on? Tug of war, baby. I'm pulling for the growth. He was grabbing Floyd every time he got hit. Yes, he did. Guys, do me a favor. Let's get them likes up, man. Let's get them likes up. God, listen. I am in office today. This all this week. This is my lunch break. I don't always get lunch breaks, so I appreciate you guys. If you get a chance to come in, smash the like button. I pretty much come out the top of my dome, try to give you this work. I wish, listen, guys, if I ever got this channel big enough to where I can say, okay, I don't need this 9 to 5, and I can do this as a 9 to 5, I give you guys multiple videos. But when I'm on break, I only got a chance to really do I got one shot, you know. And there's some other topics that could get more views than this one, but I think this is important. And listen, guys. When I'm talking about this MMA fight with Claressa, there's a lot more things that can go wrong than go right. With that being said, it always depends on the fighters. It always does. It always. So when somebody asks me and said, who will win, an MMA fighter or boxers? I said, it depends on the athletes. There is no cookie cutter who will win. That's what in my opinion, that's what I feel. There is no cookie cutter who would win. Oh, the MMA guy every time. Oh, the boxer. No, no, no. Depends on the athlete. Depends on the two people you pin together and what they can do. That's what it depends on. Now, Claressa is bringing excellent hands, eye-hand coordination, timing, good jab. Listen, she is bringing the highest level of boxing skills to MMA. But in MMA, there's more things than just having hands, because what if you hit them with a shot? See, Claressa, as great as she is, she has not shown in boxing to have a lot of just concussive type of power. What if she hits this Elkin coming in and she's able to take it and she grabbed Claressa? At that point, the moment she grabs Claressa, the boxing is over until you are separated again. What you know in boxing, for the most part, is over until you separate. Because once somebody grabs you and you're trying to get untangled and they're trying to take you down, then that's when your mind goes into, okay, I got to defend the takedown. You know what I'm saying? So guys, listen, man. If I am pulling, I really hope that she do this, because I know that because Claressa she's an outspoken Black woman with a lot of talent, there are going to be a lot of people waiting to shit on her. There are going to be a lot of people that's not talking about her now, before the fight, that's going to put articles about how she got beat after the fight. I'm hoping that the GOAT spend all her time, hours upon hours upon hours, getting her craft right. I hope they got the best game plan, because I'm pulling for her. I want her to have all the success in the world. I wanted to go in there and win like she do in boxing. But I'm just saying, it is an extreme uphill climb, because things are so different. Maybe things are the same when they first say fight, you're both standing up. But the moment you guys come together and somebody trying to kick your shin, somebody trying to front kick you in your stomach, somebody trying to front kick you in your chin, high kick you in your face, single leg takedown, double leg takedown, trying to pin you against a cage. If you get knocked down, there is no 8 count. They're trying to pounce on you. They get into a half mount, full mount guard, and they're throwing shots at your face. Everything changes. It only goes back to boxing if you get separated and you have space again. Let's get it. I pray she was KO this chick in 1 round. Listen, that's, man, and I know she got, more well-known trainers than me. But if I could train her, I would definitely work on angles and footwork, angles and footwork, angles and footwork. We already know what Brittney gonna do. There ain't no secret. This ain't no secret. This ain't no disguise. We know what she gonna do. Go for the takedown. Go for that's the number one thing. Maybe add a high kick or something, a shin kick. If Claressa got flat legs and she's gonna work on kicking the legs, because if she kick Claressa legs and try to give her a dead leg where she can't move much, you know what she gonna do. That's why I say if I was Claressa, I would never just stay in one spot. I don't care if I'm a little bit moving. I'll little move to the left, back to the right, throw some jabs in there, and then as soon as Brittney shows her hand, I catch her with some motherfucking hot sauce that Louisiana will be jealous of. Let's get it. Let's get it. Says, boxing life, I understand, is just removes the credit from Claressa if she wins, and is a worse look if she does lose. Okay, that was to hetero, something like that. I think it's good for Claressa to have her as a first MMA bout. Me personally, I would have put against a loser that was predominantly a striker. Like I would put, but listen, they still put her against somebody who won competition at a brown belt in jiu-jitsu. You better bet your bottom dollar that she's going to be looking to do that. She don't want to lose. Gets real. Yeah, damn right it gets real. Gets real quick. real quick. But all right, guys, I just want to give you guys a good bit of work while I'm on break. I'm gonna take the last 10 minutes and maybe just chill. I've been outside walking, man. Listen, guys, you guys don't know your boy T Dub, man. One of the reasons I stopped training people, my health took a little bit dip, man. I got some issues with my body, with my liver and some more issues that I'm working on. So I had to take a back seat to a lot of things. Training being one of them. Uh, so I'm slowly getting back. Hope you guys smash the like button, subscribe to the channel. I'm still trying to give you this work until they take my vocal cords from me fully. I'm gonna still give you this work. You already know my slogan. I'm back at it like a crack at it, giving you boxing geekers this work. Peace to the chat. Peace to everybody stop by. Hope you guys hit the like. Consider joining the channel. Click join. Let me say that membership next time I go in. Let's make it do what it do. Better yet, what it does.